how it works. I just have to tell you guys what they are. So Fatfighters are a carb and fat blocker, basically. Oh, the sound is off? I don't know. Can anybody else hear? I don't know. Hey Kim, can you hear? If you can hear, let me know. Because it's not saying that I have trouble with my sound, so. Cool, yay. I think it's because the weather's bad. But, so anyways, what I was saying is I'm going to show you guys a science experiment. Yay, thank you, Megan. Even though I was an English teacher, I'm going to do this little science experiment for you guys with my favorite product that we have. It's called Fatfighters. And it's just a really cool experiment, whether you're interested in them or not. I'm going to show it to you. But basically, Fatfighters are a carb blocker and a fat blocker. And I work out, I eat really good, I take care of myself, I'm into fitness and all that, but even I like cheat meals. Sometimes I like to have stuff that I probably shouldn't. So, yay, thanks, Kim. So, the Fatfighters, I use those things, and they are amazing. They're all naturally based. They are actually derived from the prickly pear cactus. And so, the way that they work is an hour after you eat, you can take them up to an hour after. So anywhere between the time you are done eating to an hour after, which I love because most other products on the market that absorb fats and carbs, you have to take an hour before, and I don't know when I'm going to eat in an hour. You know, like I don't plan it out that much. Oh, thanks, Kim. And so the thing that I love about our Fatfighters is not only are they all naturally based, but we also call them the zero side effect. Like you don't have to be by a toilet. You don't have to be like, they're not going to mess you up. They're not going to hurt your stomach or any of that. So the Fatfighters are great because they absorb some of the carbs and some of the fat from your heaviest meal. And like I said before, I like to take care of myself, but I like to have a cheat meal here and there. So I take these things up to an hour after I eat, and I'm going to show you how they work. So here's going to be my little science experiment. Let me see if I can. So I have this glass of water, okay? The water is going to basically represent like the liquid that would be in your stomach. I don't have acid in there like the acid that would be in your stomach, so you know, to break things down. So I crushed up, okay, 2 of the Fatfighter pills. I crushed them up, and they're in this little like thing. And then I'm just gonna add some oil, some your normal vegetable oil, to the water, because that is gonna represent the fat from the high carb, high fat meal that you had. So maybe that's like pizza, spaghetti, whatever, I don't know. When I first started at work, that was like every meal. I was eating whatever for every meal. So these things really helped me stay on track. Okay, so I'm going to add some of this to the top of the water. It's hard to do this and hold the phone at the same time. Okay, so now we have this. So if you're just joining, I'm just showing you a little science experiment on how our Fatfighters work. So here's the water. Here's some of the oil on the top, and that represents basically the fat from the meal that you ate that rises to the top of your stomach within, 15 minutes after you eat. So the thing that happens is after about an hour, that fat is going to distribute somewhere else in your body. So what I'm going to do, and that's what I do love that about our Fatfighters, is that, with other things, I know there's other products on the market like Ally, that kind of do the same thing, but first of all, you have to be by a toilet. It's nasty. And, with those things, it's like, you don't know when you're going to eat. You can't plan it out that much, but with ours, it's rapid release, so it starts working really, really super fast. So now I'm going to dump the Fatfighters into the water from this little canister. It's 2 Fatfighters crushed up. And I'm going to dump those in, and I'll show you really quick. It works really fast, so here it goes. It's really disgusting, too. So you'll see in just a minute. The Fatfighters are going to absorb. They're going to grab onto the fat and bring it down. It's really gross. Hey, Lanisha, did you see that? Ooh, it's so gross. So it just took that big giant piece of fat from the meal that you ate, basically, took it down to the bottom of your stomach, and then you'll just go naturally. You're not gonna have the runs. I promise you guys, I promise. You're not gonna have like nasty side effects. You don't have to be by a toilet like I said before. So that is how they work. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys, when I first started this company, I used those things all the time. I was 50 pounds heavier than I am now. I used those things. They helped me stay on track. And here's the cool thing about them. Not only do they absorb the fat and the carbs, but they are like they curb your cravings. And so that's a huge, huge deal for me. And of course, as a teacher, I have my notes over here, but so they help also balance blood glucose levels. And like I said before, they reduce your cravings. So that's a huge thing. The Fatfighters are one of my favorite things, and I don't care if you are a healthy eater, if you're not a healthy eater, they're for everybody. So like right now, I'm a fitness person. I love staying in shape, but I take those things with my cheat meals, you know. I have them in my purse. I take them to restaurants with me. They help me stay on track. And like I said, they're going to absorb some of the carbs and block some of the carbs and the fat from those meals. So those are a must-have in my purse. And right now, you can get them, instead of for $39, you can get them for 23 bucks as my loyal customer. So if you are interested in them, just message me. They're really super awesome to have. So just had to let you guys know. I had to show you. Yes, Lanisha, I love the Fatfighters too. They're the best. So if you missed my science experiment, here it is. It absorbed a bunch of the fat from the top, which would represent the fat from a meal that you ate. It's pretty cool. All right, you guys, have a good night. Bye.